So if you look at who you are now and who you know you're evolving into, themes I'm already feeling for 2025.
Like I was a laggard to ChatGPT.
We are gonna get ready.
Dirty. There we go.
Fuzzy. We are gonna get ready and have a little chat. So I asked my bestie, what should I include in this week's video? And she said, a getting ready segment. And I was like, well, I have to get ready right now. We might as well have a little chat. And I never wear black, but I just put on a comfy shirt to get ready. So I've been thinking about something for the last little while. We all know that boundaries are important. Sometimes it's difficult to know which boundaries we should put in place, right? And so you can just like guess, or the other option is to not put any up. But that's not gonna serve you, right? So boundaries, I feel like, is such a hot topic these days. And I want to give you a little simple solution, an easier way to know exactly which boundaries to put up and the easiest way to embody them. So if you think about the version of yourself that you want to be, next level version of you, you're gonna recognize right away that this version of you is holding different standards, right? And these standards create a different behavior. So if you look at who you are now and who you know you're evolving into, and you look at the behaviors of this next level version of you, that gives you a very clear blueprint of which boundaries you need to implement into your life. So I just did the final mastermind call with my Boldest Edge peeps. It was a 1-year program. And today was the final call. And we had this conversation around boundaries and standards and how the easiest way is to know who you're becoming and then gather the data from that version of yourself and just be them now, right? So if you think about it, there might be a lot of data points that you collect. What I like to do is focus on the biggest, like 1 to 3 that are gonna make the biggest difference for you, and then get really, really good at those. So you don't need to do all of them, but the ones that feel priority or that feel like they're gonna move the needle for you in the biggest way, focus on those first. And then you're gonna make more space and be able to do the exercise again and say, okay, who am I becoming? What behaviors does that version of myself have that I am not currently embodying? Make a note, and then start to implement those new behaviors into your current reality. Boom, naturally you become the next level version of yourself. So fun. There's some themes I'm already feeling for 2025 that I've been implementing behind the scenes already for a month or two. And the more people I talk to, the more they're like, yeah, I feel that too. The words for this, I love coming up with like simple branded terms that make instant sense to you guys. So the first one is simplified success. Especially if you have a ton of experience, been doing what you've been doing for a long time, it's just time to make it even simpler and easier for yourself. So simplified success, deepest alignment to you. It feels like many people are having this realization that they need to be more selfish, put themselves first, own their own needs and desires in a bigger way. And doing this in a healthy way, of course. So deepest alignment to you is another theme I'm really seeing. And then of course, here we have the rebel vision. And that is all about moving with courage. And so I would say I've been in a little bit of a cocoon these last few months with my health recovery, having many days of intense brain fog, lethargy, and figuring out my health situation. Some days I don't even feel like myself until like 7 p.m. and I'll have this moment where I feel like myself and I have my energy. Today's a good day, as you could tell, because here we are creating a video. Fun palette. Simplified success. Deepest alignment to you. I would even call it unapologetic deepest alignment to you. I'm so excited to see what this one creates for me this year. And rebel vision. Courageous rebel vision. So it's almost like a remembering of why you got started on what you're doing. Who you know you've always meant to be. I always love to reflect back on my younger self, like 5 years old, 6, like 7, 8, like the stage where I was really dreamy and life hadn't conditioned me very much, very playful, and it's like, what things did I enjoy then? How was I behaving then when I had the most freedom? How can I embody and bring those things into my current reality to create the biggest and deepest success, right? So I love to do that. We want to always make our inner child proud. And of course, the adult version of ourselves too. We want to work with both versions. I have hooded eyes, so it always looks the best when I build in depth there. If you guys didn't know, my first entrepreneurial, well, not my first, but my first, I would call it adult entrepreneurial endeavor was being a makeup artist. And so that taught me a lot about business, brand, offers, pricing, sales, leadership, teamwork, things like that. Marketing, all this. And still to this day, I daydream of blending, all the cool jobs that I did, but I just fell out of love with the business of doing makeup. And I still love the art of it very much. Some highlight. Highlight. These are the things I'm thinking about. Ladies, lip liner, game changer. If you don't wear a lot of makeup, but you want something that will just amplify your look instantly, lip liner. I just do lip liner and then, oh, it's in the other room. A little bit of lip balm in the middle, not even gloss. So good. We're going through many changes very fast in the world. And it can feel sometimes like overwhelming, but there's a few beliefs I wanted to share with you that might make it easier. If you are noticing all this change happening and then your instant reaction is like, oh, I'm gonna get left behind, or oh, like I'm so behind, or I just don't understand anymore, I just want you to stop yourself and say this instead. Like, wow, I'm becoming aware that there's change happening very fast. And even just becoming aware that the change is happening opens you up to finding your way with it and connecting with it in a way that will not feel so scary and kind of simplify that. That's what I have found. Just saying it out loud, like, yeah, things are really changing really fast. And even if I don't know everything or understand it all, I'm just like aware that that's happening. And then boom, that opens you up, right? I love doing that Like, I was a laggard to ChatGPT, AI and stuff. I was like, no, I am a writer. I don't really need AI to write for me. I don't want it to think for me. I don't want it to ruin my creativity and make me lazy. So I was like a laggard with ChatGPT and AI and all of that. But now, honestly, I love AI. I love ChatGPT for so many reasons. It helps me in so many ways, and it doesn't take away from my creativity. It actually helps me refine my creativity and simplify, and especially with my health journey right now, it really helps me minimize my brain fog by not having to like stress myself out. So I think that's very cool. A little bit of highlight there. I think today I'll wear mascara. I usually don't, because then it's easier to wash your face at night. But you know, a little special moment with the girls, maybe I will. So I was telling you I don't wear black. Even my mascara is dark brown. And my eyeliner is like this brown powder. Everything I wear is like warm tones, because that matches my skin tone palette. I'm olive, so dark autumn sort of color palette. Yes. So that was also a game changer that I implemented like 2 years ago at least, is really wearing my color palette and getting rid of the rest, and wow, how life-changing that has been. And I feel like the wardrobe identity upgrade is just like loading now, because this summer I bought an entirely new wardrobe, which you can kind of see back there. But even still, having all the clothes is one thing, but like creating outfits with everything takes time. So every time I go out, I just try to like make a new outfit and wear something new, add my new accessories and play around with it. So that's been fun. I think it is fun to use style and clothes as part of our evolutions, and like allowing ourselves to play with that stuff. But it's all part of life and our evolutions, right? And I've always been a rebel, but there's many versions of the version of rebel that I've been. A little mascara, and a touch of powder. I'm not really sure how this video will turn out, but going with it. The last and most important piece, it's actually so broken, it's hilarious, but I still use it because there's still some in here. Eyebrow mascara. Love this stuff. So see, before eyebrow mascara. And then after eyebrow mascara. Crazy, right? Love. I have this interesting conundrum because I have an undefined heart in human design. And that's where a lot of people pleasing can come from. Even if you have a defined heart, obviously you can still have that people pleasing or different tendencies like that. But it makes me really soupy around things like claiming my desire, claiming what I know is meant for me. And when it comes to standards, sometimes I feel like claiming my next level highest standard is like so challenging. It's like, it's almost this energy of like, well, who am I to do that? And what is everyone else gonna think? And now that I've recognized the energy of the undefined heart, now I can catch it right away and say, oh, that's my undefined heart. And so I then think about, okay, what's my truth within this? Well, this is what I want. And if it's a yearning, a desire in my heart, then it's meant for me. And that's all I really need to know. And now I get to go for it, right? So this year, going into next year, I'm working on this in a deeper way, owning the things that I want. And when I talk about this, it's not really at the basic level anymore. Like the survival and the basics, that's all like taken care of. That's like easy. That's not really a thought anymore. It's more these upper limit things, like the big dreams, the upper limit things, using wealth and choices in, yeah, like these upper edge ways, right? And it's like when you move away from living through need, which is like survival, it's a totally different lifestyle when you're living through your wants, right? So I have found with me and my clients, it's like in different ways, it's like so easy to invest and take care of ourselves with our needs. But if it's a want, ooh, like why does that feel hard, right? Why does that feel harder? And this is something I've been really thinking about this year and how I'm going to embody that deeper into next year, right? Because I actually live a great life. I love what I do. I'm passionate. I feel very blessed to do my life's work as my career, have a profitable six-figure business, be a leader, a mentor for really cool, badass people. Hello!
Hello.
Want to say hi?
Who are you talking to?
My camera.
Oh yeah, what's up? Hi.
Hee hee. So fun. I love that. You made a cameo. And even still, the more you evolve, right? And then the things that used to be a dream became your reality. Then they became your new normal, and then it's time to stretch and grow again, right? So that's kind of where I feel I'm at now. It's like, ooh, this fun, stretchy place of visioning the next layers of desire and lifestyle and choices and fun and wants, you know, not just needs. I would love for you to sit with that too and think about, am I just living through my needs? Do I have to operate that way, or am I actually beyond survival mode? And what are the wants that I have that I get to choose for myself? What are the wants that feel so good to me that I'm going to allow myself to have them, choose them, become them, buy them, whatever it is, right? And this is the work. This is the work. I'm very excited. We'll see how it goes. This is the look. Just simple.
All right, that's a wrap on today's Get Ready With Me. We have covered a lot. Boundaries that don't just protect you, but guide you into the person you're becoming, and the standards that make that vision inevitable. Here's the thing, who you become is in the details. The small shifts, the standards you enforce without a word, the bold action no one sees coming. It's your time to rise, and I am here for it. If this sparked something, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you're feeling the rebel rising energy. Until next time, keep it wild, keep it true, and I will see you in next week's video.